Wait, hold up. Yo, so guys, you will probably see from the title of this video that we have risked everything. We decided to sell everything, and when I say everything, I mean everything. In total, we decided to get rid of the Stagea, we decided to get rid of the E36, and we decided to get rid of the gearbox and the adapter. Somehow, somewhere, I managed to get rid of all three of those things in the same day. We managed to sell the Stagea that we had, the grey one that you would have seen in the previous video and in this one. We sold that for £6,500. We sold the E36 for £1,500, which is what it owed me, is basically what I paid for it at the start anyway. And we also managed to sell the gearbox and the adapter that I spent £1,350 on. I managed to get rid of that for £1,000 as soon as possible. So all three of those went in the same day. We risked everything because I have found someone that I had previously spoken to that had a really nice Stagea up for sale that was a factory manual, and it was an RB25 DET Neo, which basically it was an RS4S, so it was the better model of the Stagea that we was already going to be using as a base. My dream on this channel was to have a manual Stagea that had a bit of power, looked really cool, and that we can make into a show car, potentially do some drifting later on down the line, that sort of thing. That was the aim of this channel. We are doing whatever we can to make that happen. With selling all of those items, we managed to go down and take a look at this car. I will give you a spoiler alert. We bought the car. So what we managed to do is we managed to drive down to Cornwall at 3 o'clock in the morning, went and picked the car up, and attempted to drive it home. The car had been sat for 4.5 years, so this was already a bit risky. What I will say is that we blew the head gasket about 90 miles into the journey and ended up having to get the car recovered home anyway.
We definitely just put the mist there for a photo shoot. Definitely not got a head
So
gasket.
take a lesson from me. If it's a risky job, maybe it's going to be better and more cost efficient just to send a recovery truck down there to pick the car up, because I knew I was buying it anyway. We've basically got a car now that's back with us. We've had a quick inspection, we've done a little bit of looking, and we can say that for sure the head gasket is what's happened. So basically the car that we've bought is an RS4S Stagea. It's beautiful in pearlescent white. It's got a lot of few things that need doing to it. It's got a couple of little issues here and there, but it is definitely a better base than we had before. It's also not got a wacky body kit on it that I didn't really like on the grey Stagea anyway as well. So this is basically all original car with a couple of little bits that's been done to it, like BC coilovers, got a blow off valve on it, that sort of thing. But it's a lot nicer of a project to start working on. So we picked the car up, we got it back to basically where I live. We then took the spark plugs out and it blew a load of water in our face. So I could tell you that it's definitely got some sort of head gasket leak, and we're going to be getting that sorted as soon as possible. I've managed to find someone local to me, literally based about 15 minutes down the road, that's agreed to take on the job. So we're going to send it down to him for him to do his magic on it, and hopefully we can get this car back on the road as soon as possible. There is a few other bits it's going to need, like tyres. It's got quite a lot of rusty bits on it, so arms, you know, that sort of stuff are all potentially going to need doing, and it's definitely going to need some welding fairly soon if we can as well. The strut tops underneath the wing mirrors, you know, all the common places where Stageas go, and then underneath it the sills and the rear pockets as well may need doing shortly as well. So all in all, basically this is just a really quick updated video where we wanted to just let you know that we have sold everything. We've completely sold up, and we have restarted this project from the ground up. So the project of this channel is basically going to be to build this car instead. The last month or so we've known that, you know, things have been going a different way. Now that we actually know the path that we're taking and that we have the car that we want to be working on, this is the car that's going to get all the money thrown at it. We're going to make this car nice, and we're going to show you guys and bring you guys along on the journey. So hopefully you can stick with us and we can give you some updates very, very soon. I am now going to be consistently uploading a lot quicker, and not waiting around for a month because I'm potentially getting scammed by a con man, who I can say after the last video I can confirm he is a very dodgy fella. So I'm glad I didn't name him because I don't want to get done for defamation. But yeah, there's some people, you know, if a lot of people warn you against the same guy, maybe you should start listening, and I definitely did, and I got lucky, but hopefully no one else gets scammed. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. I just thought I'd give you a quick update and we can go from here.